Ingrid Pitch is 80. You wouldn't know it. Downtime is not her thing. Every day, it's the gym or a run to keep fit.
My independence is crucial. I'm a very independent person.
And a big part of that independence is her ability to get behind the wheel.
The car is part of life for me. It always has been. And if I have to ask somebody to give me a lift, I just feel uncomfortable, and you couldn't do what you want to at the moment when you want to do it.
To go where she wants, when she wants, she can't imagine life without a car.
I'd be legless. I'd be like somebody's taking my legs off. For me, it's just unthinkable. I don't even want to go there.
Tonight, tragedy in Wantirna South as pedestrians are struck by an out-of-control elderly driver.
A 6-year-old boy has been killed in a heartbreaking hit-run while on his way to school with siblings. An elderly driver has been questioned by police.
Ingrid knows recent fatal crashes have focused attention on the issue of elderly drivers and safety.
It always gets blasted out when an older person has an accident. A lot of younger people have accidents too. Just because you're a certain age doesn't mean that you can't drive. And I think when you get to a certain age, probably, from the age of 75, 80, it would be a good idea to have a test.
Like many older drivers, Ingrid is confident in her abilities. She's willing to put them to the test in a voluntary exam.
How do you feel?
Nervous.
Yes, so you should be.
Normal, that's normal.
On-road driving assessments are not mandatory for older drivers in Victoria, but they can be required on the basis of a medical review.
Just under your leg there is your adjustment of your seat forward. That's it.
In Victoria, on-road assessments are conducted by a specialist driver trainer, in this case, Michael Waters, and an occupational therapist, today, Emma Maharaj.
So what I'm going to get you to do is we're going to move out of the car park here and head down to the exit.
The driver trainer's checklist is straightforward.
Primarily, it's all on safety, so speed, making sure that they can interact with other vehicles safely, that they have a clear understanding of the road law as it relates to their driving.
Now, what do we see ahead here, Ingrid?
Stop sign.
Now, you're expected to stop completely on a stop sign, not treat it as a give way sign. So I've got to feel the whole car come to a stop.
Right.
Happy with that?
Yep.
Excellent.
Requirements for older drivers differ across the country. New South Wales and Queensland mandate medical tests for drivers 75 years old and above. In Western Australia, tests start at age 80.
Are you happy there?
All good. You English?
Okay, good.
No, you're driving well, Ingrid. Keep it
No
up.
news is good news.
Reliably, after crashes involving older drivers, come the calls for mandatory age-based assessments. But Matthew Baldock from the Centre for Automotive Safety Research says there's little evidence they make a difference.
So studies have done comparisons between different jurisdictions, those with age-based assessments and those without. For example, a study comparing Victoria and comparable states. And what these studies have found is that you don't actually get any difference in overall older driver crash rates between jurisdictions with age-based assessment and those without.
So I want you to turn left at the lights and finish in the left lane.
In fact, he says, drivers like Ingrid are statistically safer than drivers decades younger.
And when you look at crash rates by age group, what you find is that older drivers actually have the lowest crash rates of any age group. So people over 70, for example, have a considerably lower crash rate than people in their 40s.
So get up a little bit of speed for me.
Here, Ingrid passes a hard braking test with flying colors.
Brilliant. That's exactly what we want.
Geriatrician Dr. Kate Grigorovich says the physical skills associated with driving do change as we get older.
Driving involves being able to interpret visual information, to interpret sounds, to act very quickly, to shift attention. And All of these things can be impacted by diseases that can occur with ageing.
Dr. Grigorovich says for older drivers who are a danger on the road, they need to be told.
It's a hard conversation, but that's why you have to have it. And you have to have it early. And I think that we often shy away from these really difficult things. And when you do that, what you can end up with is a crisis in a hospital.
Okay, where would you like me to park?
Just on the other side of this one over here.
For Ingrid, any conversations about stopping driving are a long way off.
You're happy with what you saw today?
Oh, very, very happy.
This is a safe, good driver.
This is what I would say is a very safe driver.
How did that go?
I went really well. I was not nervous. I thought I'd be nervous, but no, it's fine.
And is it gratifying to know that you're still a very good driver?
Yes, yeah. I can tell the family now. No, it makes me feel much more secure when I go driving and be more aware again. I think it was a little bit like a refresher. You can't prevent everything, but you can do your best that you're aware of things. I would recommend all the adults actually to do that and then have the security that they are safe on the road.